I spent money on this game because I love it. So we're gonna be getting a multi-pack today. Yeah. Well, I don't know what all that was about, but anyway, we're gonna be getting a multi-pack today. Now this video should be going up pretty late on purpose because the technology EP, the time of me recording this, is at the top of my uploads. Now, I know that people mainly come to my channel for Geometry Dash or for music, and since that's music with Geometry Dash, that's going to be the main thing people are here to see. I know that Plants vs Zombies Heroes isn't exactly what my subscribers always want to see. Now, I'm not playing YouTube as a career. I'm doing it just for fun, if that wasn't already clear. So I'm not going to stop making these videos because I enjoy making these videos. And if anyone does come along and decide actually they do like these, then here they are. But yeah, I am going to be continuing with these, but I do acknowledge that the majority of people on my channel and people who come to the channel would want to watch the music and the Geometry Dash rather than this. So I want to make sure that the music stays at the top for as long as possible. I am going to try and sort out my YouTube. I don't know how to really format my channel because I've never tried to do it before, but if I can do anything about it, I'm going to try and make my music the first thing people see when they go onto my channel, because that's kind of how I want it. But for now, we have 1,300 gems to spend. Now, because we're still in the... I would be getting a premium pack right now, but because Colossal Fossils is still giving quadruple the sparks for nerfed cards, it is still best to get those packs over than any other, because this probably won't happen ever again. So, now is the best time ever to get any packs of those. So although I was going to get a set 1 multi-pack, I've decided now, last minute, instead of getting 3 Colossal Fossils and 3 set 1, I'll get, and 10 set 1, I'll get 10 Colossal Fossils, well, 11, and 3 set 1. Just because this, in terms of sparks, is a better choice. I've gotten 4 Triceratops in a row from these packs. That sounds amazing, but I actually don't like Triceratops, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, I hate the game, but it's kind of like, give these to someone else. Everyone else would love a Triceratops. I'm like the only person who doesn't want one. Because as I say, I'm not playing to win right now. I'm playing to have fun. I don't know if this is more or less than usual in terms of rares and uncommons. I think this is good. We've got some nerf cards there. We got at least 1 legendary. Cob Cannon, that makes 4. Oh, we got 2 legendaries. Oh, another Mondo. 2 Mondo Brontos? Are you serious? Why does... I just like to point... I know I said Triceratops I got a lot, but the other 2 that I've been constantly getting is Cob Cannon and Mondo Bronto. Seriously, these 3 legendaries, I think I've gotten 5 Mondo Brontos in total now. I've gotten 3 Cob Cannons, and I've gotten, in total, 6 Triceratopses. I don't think I've actually... Oh, I got 2... besides getting 2 Stompidons back before he was nerfed, I don't think I've actually ever gotten anything else from set 3 packs in terms of legendaries. It's always been those 3 cards. Oh no, I got a Gloomshroom once. But yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure these are going. Mondo Bronto isn't a terrible card, but for a legendary it's a little bit underwhelming. In terms of Cob Cannon, although I think that 4 is a bit much, I actually am going to keep it. Just because I feel like if I really get all the pieces for a full throttle ramp deck, 4 Cob Cannons are going to be amazing. Then there's these, which still are good, even now they're nerfed. These are still amazing cards, but I don't want to go back to the set 3. Well, I do want to go back to the set 3 meta, because at that time I was beating all the aggro with Smarty decks. But when I say I don't want to get back to the set 3 meta, I don't want to play the zombie decks from set 3. I want to play the plant decks from set 3, if anything. But my favourite plant decks from set 3, they weren't meta decks or anything, but they were decks that I love playing, were with So Magic Beans and the nerf Snow Magic Beans. So yeah. That's getting recycled, but that means we can craft a legendary. Evolutionary Leap was mainly good with Medulla Nebula, and with the nerf of Medulla Nebula, I don't think it's that good a card anymore. But I am going to... I'll keep it just because I don't think that the 250 sparks is very useful right now. And I'll see if it's useful. I've been theorizing that if I get a king, from set 1 packs, I think it'd be an amazing idea to do a King Evolution deck with Brustbolt, because every knight would either evolve into an Octo or a Plankwalker guaranteed, and they're really difficult to kill, so it's unlikely that they'll be killed before you can pull it off. Sunflower Seed is not as bad as a card as it seems, but it's still not really worth super rare. I'd only recycle. I wouldn't recycle it, but it's 1,000 dust sparks. So if it's 1,000 sparks, I'm definitely gonna recycle it. Jelly Bean's pretty good, but is it 1,000 sparks good? I would say no. This card sucks. This card should be good, but it turns out doing it in zombie phase instead of trick phase makes it pretty bad in most situations. Zomblob is good, but it's been nerfed, so I'm taking the 250 sparks. Also, I don't want to make blob decks. Don't know how to feel about that one, but it's been bad in the past. Recycle. I hate to recycle that one. Man, all these evolution plants had such potential, except Blockbuster. Blockbuster was always going to be bad. But man, really, looking at set 3, it's sad, really, that all these evolution cards were such cool ideas, and they look like really fun cards. Did I just recycle? Just a minute. How many of those I was supposed to keep 2? Damn it. Whatever. Right, guess I'm probably not coming back from that. Wait, did I get any middle managers? Please don't tell me I didn't get any. Because I also don't have 4 middle managers anymore. I didn't think they'd be good after the end of set 3, but they were actually still alright. Are you telling me I got 8 eggs and no middle managers? I swear, I used to get at least 2... I used to get like 2 middle managers every pack, and now I can't get any. Now I actually want them. Can we get to that second legendary? Getting close. I'm actually dropping all gravestone removal from my collection. I have never had a single deck where it was a good idea to include gravestone removal. It's never done anything but hinder the deck. And if it ever has worked, it's also made me lose in another situation. Yes, just barely enough for 2 legendaries of my choice. Oh man, I don't even know where to go from there then. I'll get the 3 premium packs and then we'll see. Because the thing is, I've had the majority of legendaries that exist in the game at some point or another. And there are a couple I recycled that I would like back. But I'm more looking to legendaries I've never had. Colonel Corn's pretty high on my list. It's one of the very few legendaries from set 1 I've never had. And on top of that, it might work great for a Controller Flare archetype, but at the same time, I'm starting to think that Controller Flare just doesn't work. I've crafted some Sages, because the main problem is not enough card draw, too much ramp. So maybe those will help, but I'm still a bit skeptical. But yeah, I still will give the deck a go, just because I've finally got enough pieces for it. Controller Flare is something I had all the control pieces for, but I never had any win conditions for. The only one I had was Cornucopia, which is way too slow. I crafted it because I thought it was an amazing card. I didn't realize it was basically just a stream highlight. I know this card is bad, but I'm keeping it. It's stupid, but I mean, I am only playing the game for fun right now, and I'm considering making just a really dumb RNG deck, but a really fun one. Just with Nightcap, like, flood the field and then just hope for a great Zucchini. I wouldn't run that in rank because I wouldn't want to annoy anyone. I doubt I'd get that lucky, but if I did get lucky, I would feel terrible if it was in ranked. Got 2 more packs to see if we get anything good for set 1. Okay, super rare or better. Legendary! Ooh! Oh, I see. It's a bad card, but I'm gonna keep it for now. I've already had one of these and I recycled it. I'm gonna keep it just cause I've got a lot of pieces in place for a crazy control deck. And I feel like, and the only problem is I need more win conditions, but that is not exactly the win condition I wanted. But it's still a win condition and it's not useless or anything, so I think I should keep it. Yeah, I think I'll keep that, even though I know it's not the best choice. I could craft a 4th binary stars. I crafted a 3rd one recently. If I craft a 4th, that'd be ridiculous. Nothing impressive in the last pack. But hey, we just got a legendary. We got 3 legendaries in those packs. You see, this is one of the reasons why, no offense to Hearthstone players, but I've found that I really just don't like Hearthstone. Like, it's so hard to find legendaries in Hearthstone, and even then, what are the chances of you getting a good legendary with ones like Prince Valinar out there? or you could get a good legendary, but a deck that but a legendary that's only good when you have other legendaries. I mean, what if you get Valeria the Hollow, but you don't have any good cards to copy? What if what if you get Scourge Lord Garrosh, but well, you don't have like any good control warrior cards to finish people off with. But anyway, so now I guess I got 8,000 sparks to spend on any legendary in the game. Technically, I could get some super rares, but I've got the majority of super rares in the game that I want so far, so I don't think that's where I should be looking. Although I will have a double check at some point. I never had Bodyguard, and I kind of want to get it just out of interest, but at the same time, I think that's probably going to be at the bottom of my list, just because, well, a Bodyguard is a Bodyguard, not really worth legendary. I've already had Molekale. I don't want to craft Pine Clone. Maybe you. No Mega Grow cards. None of the Smarty cards. Well, maybe a copy of some of these. In terms of Smarty, I am looking for Smarty win conditions, but really, I never... Solar. I'm looking for Solar win conditions, but I've never really noticed how little there are in terms of Solar win conditions. There's just Cornucopia, and you could argue Three-Headed Chomper, and you could argue Cob Cannon. And you can't really say Astrovera. That's kind of just keeping you in the game. It's kind of like a counter to a finisher, like Trickster. Right, so we got that now. I could get a fourth Dinotronic Mechasaur. I am really loving using Dinotronic Mechasaur, but that seems a bit, overkill. I know what the best card to craft is. I know that Valk would win me games like crazy. I've seen how Professor Valk is doing right now. It is disgusting how overpowered that deck is. Like, we thought it was broken in set 1 with Mustache Monument. Valk is basically the best card in the entire game. But, I mean, I don't want to be that guy, so I'm not going to craft it. Also, Plankwalker. I might actually want to craft a third Plankwalker. I love using Plankwalker. Man, this is difficult. I actually really don't know what to get. And at the same time, even though I don't know I know it's not that great, I kind of want Raptor Rider just because it looks fun. Also, I could do a Conjure deck with him and make all the cards either 3 or 1 costs. Man, what do I even do? You know what? I'm just going to pause. I'm going to pause and look for which card I want. Okay, I think I have a good idea. Intergalactic Warlord is only bad because of Stompidon. But now Stompidon's been nerfed, Intergalactic Warlord is probably a good card again. I'm going to get 2 Intergalactic Warlords because I want to make a hearty control deck. And I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a Z-Mech deck. This also would help me with the control deck, but it's not the main focus. I'm going to make a Z-Mech deck where I get Intergalactic Warlords. Because I know that my main problem is that I really want to use Binary Stars more, which is why I have 3 of them. So I can afford to chuck some away. But they barely ever survive. So what I need to do is I need to be able to buff them, but they're gravestones, so I can't fuse them and I can't evolve them. There's really no way to go about it. Except for buffs like Intergalactic Warlords, which go everywhere. So I'm going to make a Z-Mech deck where I try to get as many Intergalactic Warlords down, and then to buff these so that they don't die. Obviously 2 isn't enough to really make this deck, but it's a start, and I'm going to keep crafting these until I have 4. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, bye.